Welcome to ML. Next will be the designated hitter, Colt Gunn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gunn.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
They really bunch him up on that one as he's digging in to try it again. Colt Gunn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Bernie Acevedo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Dan, after that base hit right.
Digging in and looking for more, Colt Gunn. He singled his last time up.
Gunn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colt Gunn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Flying toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys.
Job.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill set.
From the city of digging in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Diaz scoops it up. And there's one away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Panik. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joe Panik becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 the count. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that'll keep the inning alive for Tommy Joseph.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Tom. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
At the plate, Michael Franco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 the count. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So no. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Wade Rainey batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Panic over to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. So 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. Lifted down the line in left. Conforto moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pivetta stands at first with 1 out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Here's Joe Panic. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Lifted in the air to center. Diaz has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Adrian Rtts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Joseph.
First baseman, number 19.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Martinez. And he makes the catch in the corner. Now in the box, Nick Williams. A base hit in his first trip. Late that time for a strike. Williams, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. First delivery to him on the way.
Third baseman.
Hit out towards second. No problem here, 1 away. In now, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He singled his last time up. In there, 0-1. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. So here now is the pitcher, Wade Rainey. He flew out in his last at bat.
Rainey.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Perez has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Josh Harrison stands in, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto will wait on it. And that's out number 2. Ready once again, Adrian Perez.
Right fielder number 33.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Martinez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tejera coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over.
Now batting.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Wade Rainey. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Williams is under it. 2 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Rhys Hoskins will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. His average right at .295 here to start play. 28 home runs and 78 RBIs. Rosario's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know,
he dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Joe Panic. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ready for another shot now, Adrian Perez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. They're up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Philly down to their last strike. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Martinez, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Metropolitans took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Wade Rainey earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Nick Pivetta pitched well, allowing only 2 earned. And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's next. First pitch of the at-bat. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now for Washington, Steven Souza. He went deep in the contest last night. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped high in the air. Castellanos is calling for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now. First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Johnny Layton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Akira Saito. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to left field. Conforto moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And next for the Mets, Wade Rainey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wade Rainey.
Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Saito. And that's the first out. Striding in once again, Vincent O. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player. And right now, this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball one to start the at bat. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Nunez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez sent packing for the second out of the inning. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Now batting.
In now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at ball one. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and it's even at one.
We got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something with 2 strikes now.
And a little self-preservation down at first. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Layton. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Castellanos has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Akira Saito. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the Mets pitcher, Wade Rainey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Softly hit to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Sinking liner toward left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitch leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Burns is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick. Ready once again, Steven Souza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more balls and curveballs.
Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jonathan Lucroy will come on to pinch.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win. And